like what Andrew Kevin Walker's done in that you're following both the protagonist and the antagonist the same amount is really interesting and different. It was exciting getting to play, a state trooper, a cop, someone who goes after the killer. It was great. I love going to the cinema, so I think you should go and see anything in a theatre. Hopefully this is something that's exciting to watch with an audience, horror thrillers. It's always kind of fun when there's people there, you can feel the energy. I think it's exciting. I think it's kind of like being on a roller coaster. It gives you a thrill. Yeah.
I'm honestly so excited and so honored to be here. Working with this team was such a gift, and I've been waiting a little bit to see it, so I'm excited to see, especially Georgina's performance. I know is very emotional and quite intense. To see female leads, to see female FBI, to see just such and on cast too, everyone was just so strong about there's so many female people within our crew, and come on, it's been a long time coming.
A long time coming. I'm happy to be here, and it was great filming it, and I can't wait for the world to see it. It's going to be something really special. I didn't play him like the typical monster. I humanized him to an extent. I try not to have the audience feel sorry for him because he does have a background, but he made some bad choices and he's sticking by them. Like I said, he's not a monster. He's not just a hammer or an axe. He actually has a purpose. He's convinced himself what he's doing is right, and no one believes they're the bad guy. It's kind of a bit of a throwback the way they shot it. You'll see the camera stays with the villain. We start with the villain like they did the 90s, and it's kind of like an old time slasher film. It needs to be seen in the theater like all the old slasher films were. It's a beautiful piece. I can't wait for people to see it.
Been a long time coming. Super excited. James and I definitely hit it off, and we're really excited for this one. We really want a new slasher for the genre. What's better than being scared? You know what I mean? You get to cuddle up, go home, and think about something else that might be lurking around the corner. There's nothing better than to go with fellow horror film lovers and feel that true horror once again. So I think getting that audience feel and the reactions of all the jump scares is definitely a thing that audiences will love to see again.
I worked with Georgina before in Barbarian, and she was so great in that one. I just thrilled that she wanted to do another script that we were doing, and it was just something I loved the script, and James was such a great presence, and it's just very menacing, and it was perfect for the role. It's one of these things where it's so over the top at times, and it's enjoying it in a communal experience and just being able to talk about it afterwards, and seeing it in an environment of not on your TV and in a closed dark room. It's something that enhances the enjoyment.
I think there's not a better place to release Psycho Killer than the Beyond Fest. I was really excited when I heard that it was here, so it's a perfect place. I think everything involved with not a cinematography, but like a production design and the sound, everything, it's so unique, and how we told this story through colors, to framing, to everything. So it's good to see in the big frame, on a big screen, so you can feel the whole experience. So it's a fun movie to see in the big screen. I think it's the same way as you like roller coasters. It's just like the adrenaline, the butterflies, and then not knowing what's happening. So I think I'm a huge fan.
I'm thrilled, actually. Yeah, I always love watching the show when it opens, and I love watching all the back story that is divided with or shared with everybody. Sorry, I'm translating in my head. Shared with everybody else, the audience that usually don't get to see that part. Sort of the birth of all the ideas, and that's what's always so brilliant. Where the story starts from and how he evolves this way, I don't think it's been done very often, if ever, that I can recall. And I'm pretty well versed in horror, and then it tends to be my specialty, laying entrails on bodies when I'm dressing them on set. There's many photos of me doing that. So I think it's just because it's a unique story. It's a unique take on it.
I can't wait to hear it in the full surround sound. So, very excited to see the final product. It's meaty. It lets me dig a little deeper in my darker side. You know, I've done comedy, I've done animated stuff, so it's fun sometimes to go a little darker. But this one was really cool because there's an investigative side to it, and there's a dark slasher component to it. So it was really fun. It was a challenge, but it was really fun to kind of work with both. I think the way it's shot, the pacing of the film, it takes its time and it builds the tension really well and the suspense. I think that's why you need to kind of experience it in the theater. And also the music and the sound design is really good. So, you know, it always sounds better in theaters.